but they are doing a good job playing with two bigs so far.
And there's Clark turning the corner, getting to the rim and drawing the foul. Now Howard with numbers. Bounce pass ahead. Mitchell running the floor, lays it in.
Teammates in South Carolina.
Clark fire away and hits a three. And here is Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever here. First possession from Indianapolis as Mitchell gets inside and lays it in.
All the hours that she's spent perfecting her craft.
Retreating, firing and hitting.
So she can do that.
It is an abundance of caution. We want to be playing at the end as Clark hits the bucket and draws the foul.
Caitlin Clark steps onto the court and instantly puts pressure on the defense because the moment she crosses half court, everyone knows she can shoot from almost anywhere. She controls the ball calmly at the top of the floor, reading every defender before making her move.
Lexi Hull doing it all on that defensive possession. Clark, oh, from another stratosphere.
Clark threw three defenders there momentarily. Now Mitchell trying to blow by. Everybody does and gets the foul.
Kubish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down. Indiana down by 6 with 1:50 to go. Clark turns on the Jets. Clark lays it in. Clark working on Plum here. Clark leans in, draws the foul, and knocks it down.
She controls the ball with confidence, reading the defense carefully before making her move. A quick hesitation, a sharp crossover, and suddenly she creates just enough space to launch a deep three-pointer. The ball leaves her hands with perfect confidence and splashes through the net, bringing the crowd to its feet.
Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Taps the basket and gets her first.
Another second chance opportunity. Clark fire away and knocks down a three.
It's one of the reasons they've had so much success this year is the way they move the ball and share it.
Clark trying to answer, and indeed she does.
Ahead to Clark, 3-on-2. Clark lofts it up, tips and pulls it down and lays it in. All circling around, looking for help. Shot clock down to 4. She finds it in the form of Clark, and her bank shot stays down.
The defender tries to stay close, but Clark remains patient. She dribbles at the top of the key, reading every movement and waiting for the smallest mistake. The moment the defender hesitates, Clark steps back behind the arc and launches another deep three-pointer. Splash. The crowd erupts once again. Every possession feels dangerous because she can create offense from virtually anywhere on the floor.
And that gives you that poor angle a lot of times on the closeouts to get to the basket.
Clark, the step back goal.
Clark thought about the three, circles around, fires away, and hits! Now here is Clark. Eyes ahead. Lob inside. Finds Boston right on the money.
They struggle. They don't play as well, but here is a huge steal, which again, they play so well in transition.
Finds Allen. Read that like a book. Look at this ball movement. Caitlin Clark has her first 3 tonight.
The defense quickly adjusts, trying to pressure her earlier and force the ball out of her hands. But that's exactly where Clark becomes even more dangerous. She attacks the lane aggressively, drawing multiple defenders toward her. As the defense collapses, she calmly delivers a perfect pass to an open teammate for an easy basket. Her ability to switch between scoring and playmaking makes every possession unpredictable.
Had to work to get to the 9. 38%, but the answer from Hull. Interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three. That has been the lead all season long. Fever had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help.
Clark giving it up. Boston through the lane, lays it in, plus the foul.
That ability to switch instantly between scorer and playmaker makes her one of the most difficult players to defend. If defenders give her even a little space, she shoots confidently. If they pressure too hard, she drives past them and creates another opportunity for her teammates. Every possession feels unpredictable when the ball is in her hands. Late in the game, with the score close and the pressure building, Clark becomes even more locked in.
3 more, but we are under a minute to go now. Clark burning up the court.
Speed of her first step again, and because of it, has her total confidence again. As Mitchell reverses it in.
26 minutes here tonight for Clark. Imagine she's in the rest of the way. Cunningham shot fakes the three and goes right up the middle. He's on Clark. This matchup starting to heat up. Clark on the drive, draws the foul, banks it home, and one for Caitlin Clark.
At the last possible moment, she fires a no-look pass to a teammate cutting toward the basket for an easy layup. The next possession, she drives again, drawing help from both corners before whipping a cross-court pass to an open shooter for another easy three. Every defensive adjustment creates another opportunity because Clark always seems one step ahead. Back on offense, she slows the pace, reading every defender with remarkable patience. She uses hesitation dribbles, sharp crossovers, and smooth footwork to keep her defender guessing. One small mistake is all she needs.
Clark the rebound, pushing pace for Indiana. Clark trying to go all the way in, reverses it home.
Clark has deflected. Boston got it back. Clark, long range. Yes!
Arming to Hull. Here's Clark in transition. Clark, oh, what a look! And Hull lays it in.
And creating some help somewhere and then kicking it. Here's Johnson to Clark. Fires for three. It's her first one of the night.
The moment her team secures a rebound, she pushes the ball up the floor before defenders can get organized. Sometimes she attacks all the way to the rim for a smooth finish, but other times she stops suddenly behind the arc and pulls up for another deep shot without hesitation. Those quick scoring bursts energize her teammates and force the opposing team to call timeouts just to stop the momentum. As the game moves into the second half, Clark's control becomes even more noticeable. She slows the tempo when needed, carefully reading defensive rotations and waiting for the right moment to attack.
Trying to find some space, goes reverse style. To slow down and get it over to Clark. And then a perfect bounce pass with Hall working the baseline.
So when Caitlin goes off the ball, typically she comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang!
Late in the game, with the score close and pressure building, Clark becomes even more focused. She wants the ball in her hands during the biggest moments. The crowd gets louder, the defense tightens, but her confidence never changes. She dribbles at the top, studies the defender carefully, then makes one quick move to create space. Caitlin Clark's game is built on fearless shooting, elite playmaking, and complete confidence. She controls the pace, creates opportunities for everyone around her, and delivers in clutch moments when the pressure is highest. Every time she steps onto the court, there's a feeling that something special is about to happen, and more often than not, she delivers unforgettable highlights that completely change the game. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment from the brightest stars in basketball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.